We are under the lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Yankees. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. The 0-2 delivery. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? In comes Judge. He makes the running play. 2 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Splitter taken here, 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Maikel Franco. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Nick Williams. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. In there, no balls and a strike.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
So 1-1. Skied into very shallow right. Judge is under it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Leading off for the Yankees, number 11.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. So 1-1. Popped high in the air. Number 4 has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Aaron Judge. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch until he proves he can lay off of it.
3-1 to him now. One out, nobody on. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. 1 ball, no strikes to count. There's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Now batting, Aaron Altair. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Left fielder, Aaron Altair.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see 1 flamethrower and 1 guy that throws below the speed limit.
Throw is low, and he can't get it to stick in the webbing. So next to the plate for the Phils, Jorge Alfaro. Has a look, now the pitch. Here's a sinker that stays up. 1 ball, no strikes. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certain.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Oh, the good pitch there had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. No score here as we play inning number 2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. So striding forward now, Odubel Herrera, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. In there at the knees, strike 1. Swing and a ball line softly down the right field line, but foul. A pause and the 0-2. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Full count to Herrera, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here from down in the count 0-2.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that. Next for New York, Didi Gregorius. Set to lead off the home half of the second. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Settling in now, Gary Sanchez. First pitch of the at-bat. Just a tick behind for a strike. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he misses there. 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Digging in, number 25. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt. 1-1. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Walker.
Arrieta sets. Here comes the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike. Walker is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Rhys Hoskins. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Santana. He drew a walk his first time up.
Carlos Santana.
And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Called strike over the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Michael Franco. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Here's Miguel Andujar now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Third baseman.
And this one's nowhere close as it bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the 1-0. He's taken strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is strike 2 swinging. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. First pitch on its way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Here's the 2-0 pitch to Gardner. 2-1 the count. 3-1 now to Brett Gardner. 3-1. Takes that one for strike 2 on the inside corner. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Arrieta's ready with the payoff pitch. Full count still. Again, he sends it out of play. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings. 6 in a row, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no scores. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case. We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. Misses down below the knees. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's 1 away. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Three and 2 now. Aaron Altair waits on deck. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Number 25 over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding in, Aaron Altair. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Shack swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Throw on to Walker at first, and here's big Aaron Judge. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in for his second at-bat, Giancarlo Stanton looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Up and in for ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. There's ball 4. Ready for another chance? Didi Gregorius. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they'll start the at-bat with a sinker as this is chopped foul at the plate. Now the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hernandez is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, number 4. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you can speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy, working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitchers, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it more skill and finesse.
Good bite to the sinker there as it's chopped foul at home plate. Right side hit hard, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive. Ready for another shot now, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 1-0 the count. Here's a look over to first. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Fouled off. Two and 1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Here now the 2-2. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Now in the box, number 25 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
We're moving through the middle of this ballgame right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Count even now at 1-1. Missed with a slider.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And he somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. First offering on its way. High pop-up. Arrieta waits on it. But it's the catcher that gets there to haul it in. And there's one away now. Here's Miguel Andujar now. From the stretch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Behind 0-2 now. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Aaron Hicks. He got called out on strikes his last time through. A line shot to third base. Here's Brett Gardner now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Arrieta sets. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Count even at 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
The right fielder, number 99.
Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. 0 for Luis Garcia answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just one out to get out of it. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in, you haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
1-1. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that in. So now Carlos Santana.
Leading off for the Phillies.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Into the second deck and gone. Chad Green comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate. Michael Front. First pitch on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now this one's crushed. Left field line. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heat.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Up next will be Nick Williams. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch. Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
There to play it is Walker, and there are 2 gone now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second. Giancarlo Stanton now. It was a walk in his last trip.
Designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. And fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Here's Didi Gregorius. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman. Got ready for another chance.
Aaron O'Hilly, the left fielder, number 20.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Behind 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, number 4. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Skied into very shallow right. Judge will come in a bit and put it away for the 2nd out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Jorge Alfaro. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Here now the 2-2. down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. And he got him. Striding in once again, number 25. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
There's a fastball, pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's Neil Walker. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. He's 1 for 4. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. Here now the 2-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
To first, Santana's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Miguel Andujar now. Last time through was a base hit. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 61, Evergreen Ryan.
Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball in for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. Ready once again, Aaron Hicks, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Popped him up. And this will land foul. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And this one's in the dirt. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to looking back. Full count, here it comes. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. The windup and the 0-1. Softly on the line to third. On to first, and it's dropped. And a real mistake there. That's got to be an E3. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product.
Designated hitter,
First delivery to him on the way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today. Throw goes to third, and he will make it up to third here. Good instincts to take off on what should be scored a passed ball. Here's the 2-1 home. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And the insurance run comes across to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. So now Carlos Santana faces in. David Robertson gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the eighth. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
A defensive change for the game. Now playing
Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty, one man out. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And he is out on the tag. So next to the plate for the Phils, Michael Franco. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Lifted down the line in left. Here comes Gardner. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Here's Brett Gardner now. It was a walk in his last trip.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
0-1, here's the pitch. And he misses with a high changeup that time, a dangerous pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Brett Gardner is retired leading off the bottom of the eighth. He's set and the pitch. Hit hard to third. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. Now the 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. And before the 2-1 pitch here, time called at home plate. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3. Didi Gregorius, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away. Here's Didi Gregorius. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-1 the count now. The 3-1 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now both runners on the move. This is on the ground over to first. Gloved by Santana. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. He was a ground out victim last time up. Hector Neris enters a little earlier than usual as he'll be asked to get 5 outs to try to earn the save here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball left side. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Cesar Hernandez. First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Softly hit toward the hole. Austin has it. The tag, and he is out. Up next to be Nick Williams. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Now the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. 2 down. Digging in to try it again. Aaron Altair. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Lofted in the air out to right field. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, number 25. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
Number 25.
First pitch on its way. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strike. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one. And we'll watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1. The 2-1 home. As a slider waved at and missed. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Number 25 is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the ninth. Tyler Austin is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Ripped down the first base line. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Here comes the first pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
3-0 to him now. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. In there, 3-1. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. The 3-1 pitch. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets in his
swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in and erased any hope the opposition may have had, and for that, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it's awfully comforting to have a guy like this you can call on to shut the door for you. He went out there and put the hammer down, and sometimes that's easier.
MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the New York Yankees and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Settling in now, Brett Gardner. He'll get us started in this one.
Leading off for the Yankees, center fielder, number 11.
First offering on its way.
Brett Gardner.
And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. Gardner was just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a left-handed batter and thrower. He was selected in the 3rd round back in 2005.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Oh, and a big curveball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is retired to start out the game. Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Now, this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the 1st inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now. Blew that fastball right by him.
Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Just getting started here in Philly. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So digging in now, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat.
Odubel Herrera.
Good breaking ball that time in for a strike. Gray ready with the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be flagged down easily for the 1st out of the inning. So striding forward now, Rhys Hoskins. And he takes ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Around second. He's on his way to 3rd. Throw won't get him. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Santana. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Hoskins stands at 3rd with 1 gone in the inning. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to strike.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Carlos Santana becomes out number 2 this inning. 1-1 the count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. As he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's a changeup to start the 2nd, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Hoskins looks up. Gone to lead off the inning. Next for New York, Didi Gregorius. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Now the 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hoskins moves over. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And another foul ball. The next 0-2 is high and outside for a ball.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
A little bouncer. Again, a 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2. Popped him up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that settling in now, Cesar Hernandez. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Here comes the first pitch.
Hernandez.
Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2. So next to the plate for the Phils, number 4. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he just misses with a curveball. Now the 2-1. Heading out towards shallow right. In comes Judge. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Williams. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit out towards second. Beautiful diving stop. He goes to first. He's out. At the plate, number 25 will take his first hacks here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single. So now the pitcher for the Yankees, Sonny Gray. Textbook sack bunt situation here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0. Fastball way outside, and that's to the backstop. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now. Now the 2-0 home. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1. Now a bunt attempt here. The throw will go to third, and they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. The 1-0 home. And he fouls this one off. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. The 2-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. Aaron Judge waits on deck. The 3-1. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Riding in once again, Aaron Judge was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, a little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
And that's through for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 58.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way in front of a great slider that time. A 1 pitch on its way. Missed with a slider.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Would have been a grand slam. Instead it's a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, number 58, ready to get his day at the plate started right here.
Number 58.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. The windup and the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Way against the sign. 1-1 pitch on its way. Fouled away. The 1-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Stanton has a read on it, and the inning is over. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hoskins waits on it. 1 away. Striding into the box, Neil Walker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Stepping in, Miguel Andujar. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Franco takes it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Rhys Hoskins, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Left fielder, Rhys Hoskins.
And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that one is gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Santana.
First baseman, number 41, Carlos Santana.
Into the seats, 0-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. The 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. No outs, nobody on. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Number 7, Miguel Franco.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Now the 1-0. And this is fouled at the plate. And there's ball 2 now. The 2-1. Is in there for strike number 2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Inside, he misses, ball 4.
Now batting, second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. In the air now out to left field. Gregorius onto the grass. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Into the box, number 4. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Popped him up. Number 25 is calling for it, and that's the 3rd out. Ready for another chance. Number 25. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Second baseman. Number
First
25.
pitch on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-0. Taken, strike 1 outside corner. A ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So here now is the pitcher, Sonny Gray, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
All right, this is going to get interesting. Little 0-0 changeup right there. Little out in front. Let's see if he makes the adjustment and plays with the big part of the field.
The Yankee pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count. One and 2 now.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. So back to the top of the Yankee order, digging in, Brett Gardner. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Chasing after it is Herrera. He's there to make the play. Up next will be Nick Williams. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Williams.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, number 58, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Number 9 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 9.
And it holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Slider taken here, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Gray gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and Victor Arano takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Judge. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Ball.
2-0 now.
2 balls, no strikes.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but The man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
3-1 the count now. And the count will be full. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. The 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. Ready for another shot now, Giancarlo Stanton. He went down on strikes last time up. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Count now, a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's set, and the pitch is a swing and a high pop-up. Franco moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Chopped weakly to the right, but it gets fouled. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gregorius is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
The bouncer to the left side. Gregorius is there, and that's the 2nd out. Digging in once again, Carlos Santana. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman. The 1-2. On the ground to the right side. He's got it. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Didi Gregorius. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
3-0 to him now. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Hector Neris comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. And he mistimes that swing, and it's 3-1 now. The 3-1. Full count, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3. Here's Neil Walker. His career numbers against Hector Neris. He's gone 2 for 5. First delivery to him on the way. Sliders in for a strike.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. Here's the 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The 2-2. Missed with a slider.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Franco has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track. Here's Miguel Andujar now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Slider taken for a cold strike. 2-1. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a. Digging in to try it again, Maikel Franco. It was a walk in his last trip.
Third baseman, Maikel Franco.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Here comes the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Maikel Franco is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready once again, number 4. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 25. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Number 25.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Digging in once again, Sonny Gray. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Ronald Torreyes will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 74.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And they got him. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Ronald Torreyes is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ripped down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Yankees.
Stepping into the box, Nick Williams. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball one. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Green, playing here in his age 26 season. He was selected in the 11th round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Fouled off. Hit hard to short. Taken in by Gregorius. And there's one away. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Hector Neris. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Pedro Florimon will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit. Riding in once again, Jorge Alfaro. No hits to this point. First offering on its way. In there, now the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Popped him up. Number 25 has a play. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Odubel Herrera, runner in scoring position with two gone. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Strike three, and the potential go-ahead run. Edelbert Ramos will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball one. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
1-1.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball two. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Ready for another shot now. Giancarlo Stanton. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. The 2-0 is laid off up for ball number 3. Here it comes. The 3-0 is taken, strike 1. The 3-1 pitch takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2. 3-2 pitch. It's a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez, will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive. Digging in now for the Yankees, Didi Gregorius. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Adam Morgan has been summoned here and will try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's the first pitch. Grounded to the right. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Rhys Hoskins. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. Very weakly on the ground. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Right. The 1-1 home. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And that's the first out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So next to the plate for the Phils, Maikel Franco. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up.
And we'll have to leave it there. Here's Neil Walker, the head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He's gone 2 for 6. Skied into straightaway right. Williams is under it. He's got it 1 away. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0. There's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. 2-0 count. The pitch is taken. Ball 3.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
The 3-1. Swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Miguel Andujar goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Two out, nobody on. in the air out to right. Hernandez over to his left. Oh, no, he totally missed it. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Chad Green. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Williams is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Line towards center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single. At the plate, number 4. The winning run is at first base. It's a strike. The 0-1. Runners on the move for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Throw on to first, 2 gone. To the third baseman, but the throw is wild. And the Phillies are going to pull this one out. They walk off a winner. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big.